What happens when a global icon steps forward and finally confirms the rumor that has been circulating for months, and the world holds its breath waiting to see how the person beside her will respond? That moment arrived when Song Hye Kyo reportedly released a direct statement announcing that she is expecting. The announcement did not arrive through gossip channels. It did not surface through leaked images or anonymous sources. It came through an official communication, composed, deliberate, and deeply personal, addressing the wave of speculation that had surrounded her for weeks. If you are still watching, join our community for exclusive updates and show support with super thank. Subscribe and like the video so you never miss a story. In her statement, she expressed gratitude for the overwhelming public attention but clarified that the most important focus for her now is health, privacy, and preparation for motherhood. She described the experience as both emotional and transformative. She acknowledged that living under constant public observation makes personal milestones feel amplified. But she also emphasized that this chapter represents joy rather than pressure. Almost immediately after the announcement went live, attention shifted. All eyes turned toward Lee Min-ho. His reaction became the next headline. According to sources close to the situation, Lee Min-ho learned of the public statement shortly before it was released widely. Those close to him describe a moment of silence after reading her words, followed by visible emotion. When cameras later captured him at a scheduled appearance, the atmosphere had changed. He stepped into the frame with composure, but his expression carried something deeper than professionalism. Reporters asked for comment. For a brief second, he paused. Then he responded. He confirmed that he stands in full support of Song Hye Kyo and that this moment represents a significant milestone for both of them. He spoke about responsibility. He spoke about excitement. And most importantly, he spoke about partnership. His words were not theatrical. They were measured, grounded, intentional. He expressed gratitude for the messages of congratulations while also asking the public to respect their privacy as they navigate preparation for parenthood. That response quickly went viral. Social media platforms erupted with clips of his statement replayed alongside screenshots of Song Hye Kyo's announcement. Fans dissected his tone, noting how his voice softened when referring to her and the child. Many described his reaction as protective. Others called it mature. Some pointed out that instead of denying rumors or avoiding questions, he addressed the situation directly and respectfully. In fan communities around the world, celebrations spread rapidly. Supporters who had followed both stars for years described the announcement as the culmination of a long narrative filled with speculation, connection, and public curiosity. Artwork flooded timelines. Messages of blessing trended globally. Hashtags combining their names with congratulatory phrases dominated search engines. Yet alongside celebration came reflection. Industry analysts highlighted how rare it is for celebrities to control the timing and framing of such personal news. Song Hye Kyo's decision to announce directly allowed her to define the story rather than let speculation define it for her. Experts in media strategy noted that this approach shifts power back to the individual. Instead of reacting to leaks, she chose transparency on her terms. The announcement also transformed previous pregnancy rumors from uncertainty into confirmation. Images that had once sparked debate were now reinterpreted through clarity. The wardrobe choices, the subtle physical changes, the protective gestures. What was once speculation became context. As for Lee Min-ho's viral reaction, commentators emphasize that public support from a partner during such a milestone plays a powerful role in shaping perception. His visible emotion demonstrated unity. His words reinforced commitment. He did not frame the news as a surprise. He framed it as a shared journey. Sources close to the couple suggest that preparations for the baby have already begun quietly. Adjustments to schedules. Changes in priorities. Conversations focused on creating stability for the new chapter ahead. Neither star has revealed extensive details about due dates or specific plans. And that restraint appears intentional. They chose to confirm, but not to overshare. The broader entertainment world now watches with interest, not out of scandal, but out of curiosity about how two globally recognized figures will balance parenthood with demanding careers. Some analysts predict that this announcement may influence future project choices and public appearances. Others believe it will strengthen their personal brand as individuals who embrace life transitions openly and confidently. Regardless of professional implications, the emotional core of the moment remains central. A woman declared she is expecting. A partner responded with visible pride. A global audience reacted with support. At the heart of it all is a simple but powerful reality. This is not just breaking news. It is a life milestone. It marks the beginning of a new role for Song Hye Kyo, mother. It redefines Lee Min-ho's public narrative, now openly connected to fatherhood preparation. And it transforms years of speculation into a confirmed chapter of growth. The viral reaction proves one thing clearly. When authenticity replaces rumor, the story changes completely. And in this case, the story is no longer about guessing. It is about celebration. But even after the announcement settled into headlines and congratulations poured in from every corner of the world, the story did not lose momentum. Instead, it deepened. Following Song Hye Kyo's confirmation that she is expecting, attention turned toward how both she and Lee Min-ho are navigating this public milestone behind closed doors. What fans saw next was not a dramatic media tour, but a series of subtle actions that spoke louder than words. Lee Min-ho's response continued to circulate online. In interviews conducted after his initial reaction went viral, he reiterated that this chapter is centered on stability and protection. He explained that his priority now is ensuring that Song Hye Kyo feels supported physically and emotionally throughout her pregnancy. He described the experience as grounding. He admitted that despite years of fame and professional achievement, nothing prepared him for the emotional weight of anticipating fatherhood. Those remarks resonated deeply. Observers noted how his tone shifted from excitement to responsibility whenever the topic returned to the baby. He spoke carefully, choosing words that emphasized partnership rather than publicity. Meanwhile, Song Hye Kyo remained composed in her public appearances following the announcement. When photographed attending a private event shortly after confirming the news, she appeared radiant yet understated. Fans quickly analyzed the images again, but this time not to speculate, but to celebrate confirmation. Her styling choices reflected comfort and confidence. Loose silhouettes replaced structured tailoring. Gentle fabrics allowed movement without pressure. Every appearance signaled intentional care for her well-being. Industry experts pointed out that such visibility, handled transparently, often strengthens public trust. By confirming the pregnancy rather than allowing ongoing rumor cycles, she eliminated uncertainty and shifted conversation toward joy. The viral effect of Lee Min-ho's reaction also played a significant role. When clips of his emotional response spread online, many viewers interpreted it as proof of genuine commitment. His reaction was not exaggerated for cameras. It was immediate and sincere. He did not attempt humor to deflect attention. He did not minimize the significance. He acknowledged it fully. That authenticity amplified support from fans who had long followed their journey through speculation, collaboration, and public appearances. Social media platforms filled with messages congratulating both stars. International supporters expressed excitement about the possibility of seeing glimpses of parenthood shared gradually over time, though many also emphasized respect for privacy regarding the child's identity and future exposure. Experts in celebrity culture highlight an important shift here. In previous generations, pregnancy announcements from high-profile figures often remained tightly controlled and minimal. Today, digital platforms amplify responses in real time, turning personal milestones into global conversations within minutes. Song Hye Kyo's announcement demonstrated strategic timing and clarity. Lee Min-ho's reaction demonstrated alignment and emotional transparency. Together, those elements created a unified narrative rather than conflicting headlines. Behind the scenes, sources indicate that both families have been actively involved in preparation. Support systems expanded. Health monitoring prioritized. Schedules adjusted to reduce stress. The focus now centers on stability. As weeks pass, attention will inevitably shift from announcement shock to practical developments, baby preparations, possible future statements, and perhaps even careful sharing of milestones after birth. But for now, the most important message remains the same. Song Hye Kyo confirmed she is expecting. Lee Min-ho publicly expressed support and pride. The reaction was overwhelmingly positive, and the narrative transformed from rumor to reality. What once began as speculation about body language and photos evolved into confirmed news delivered directly by the individual involved. This moment may mark a turning point not only in their personal lives but also in how public figures choose to communicate major life changes. It reinforces a powerful principle. Control your story. Speak when ready. Celebrate openly. Protect privately. And as anticipation grows for the arrival of their child, one truth stands clear. This chapter is no longer about guessing. It is about preparation. It is about partnership. It is about new beginnings unfolding in real time, watched by millions, but lived by two people stepping into parenthood together.